on, everyone? This is I Got Game 89 here with a review. Last of Us Part 2 Remastered on PS5, coming from the original PS4 version that came out 2 years ago in 2020. Remastered came out a couple months ago in January this year, 2024, and I just beat it once again. Funny story is that obviously I got the first one. Well, when I mean first one, I'm talking about the one that originally came out on PS4. I beat this. Ever since then, I haven't played it again until it came out on PS5 because I already knew it was gonna be a remaster on PS5. Even though you can play PS4 games backward compatibility on the PS5, I actually want to wait till an actual PS5 game of Last of Us 2 came out, and luckily it did, as I predicted. It did. So I played it, beat it, got more extras, got the, it's like a director's cut. It got the no return mode and everything, where there's a survival and everything. You can defeat waves of enemies, whatnot. But as far as the game itself, the main story, this is one of the most, but I understand it. I understand why they do it, but this is still one of the most complex stories and one of the most saddest situations in video game history. Those of y'all played it, I hope y'all play it, because I ain't spoiling for y'all. It came out 2020. It came out 2020, so I ain't spoiling shit. Y'all play this game, y'all know the characters.
Put her down! Get off me! Get her hands! Get the fuck off me!
You got her! Look, you got her! Okay?
You're gonna fucking die!
Joel died. Yes. Joel died. Alright? If y'all don't know who Joel is, he's the main character, as well as Ellie from the first one. And this is how big I am of a Last of Us fan. I only got the first one on the PS3. I got it on PS4. Remastered on PS4, the first one. And I got it on PS5. All three. The first one on all three systems. 3, 4, and 5. And I got both the second one on both PS4 and 5. So, yes, I'm a big Last of Us fan. That's why I was disappointed when I played this back in 2020. And right away in the beginning, I was just like, and my brother was here too. My brother was here watching me play. We were just in shock. And my brother, he knows about the game, but he don't know much about it too much. At this point, he does, but at the time, he was kind of like, yeah, I know Joel from the first one and everything. So when he saw Joel on 4K getting killed by Abby, it was so sad. It was so sad to the point where I can't play this again, at least until the PS5 version came out, because it's like, it is kind of long. But Last of Us 2, obviously I'll get to the conclusion later on at the end of my rant. Not rant, but at the end of my review, I'll get to the conclusion. It's pretty much long. It is a long game, definitely. Full story mode. That's just getting everything, upgrading your guns and whatnot. It's a lot of things to do in the game. Believe it or not, I wouldn't say it's a lot like GTA, where it's an open world. It's like every building you go to, every character you come across, every bystander. I wouldn't say that, but there's just a lot of stuff to get. There's a lot of pieces. There's a lot of parts to upgrade the guns. There's a lot of upgrades for the abilities and everything, how to heal, craft, and whatnot. So there's a lot of collectibles to collect. There's the coins that Abby collect, the quarters for each state, and there's trading cards that Ellie collects. So this is pretty much, which I really originally thought this is like kind of like Sonic Adventure 2 hero mode, dark mode. Like Ellie's the hero, Abby's the dark. And again, I'm not spoiling for anyone. I'm not spoiling it. Abby wasn't really dark. Abby was really a good character, and I'm gonna get to what character I like playing the most better in a second. Everything. I just want to let you know that Abby Abby had a real good reason why she did what she did, and like if you actually play the game, you actually see her past and everything. She had to do what she had to do. Naughty Dog. This game is created by, developed by Naughty Dog. I've been a big fan of Naughty Dog since the Crash Bandicoot series, all the way from Crash Bandicoot, PlayStation 1, PS1 to Jack and Daxter series, PS2 to Uncharted series, PS3. Now, Last of Us series, like they just create amazing games, amazing gameplay, amazing storylines, just a lot of amazing. Just a lot of the games is like 8 out of 10. A lot is just 8 out of 10 or more. Like it is what it is. There's no maybe there's a lot Naughty Dog game that's like kind of a little bit below 8, but a lot of their games is 8 out of 10 for the most part. But I gotta say, as far as the game Last of Us 2, as far as the producer that created this, they wanted to create a game that's so unpredictable, so complex, that make us be like, damn, that make us think. And boy, Naughty Dog, y'all did it. Y'all did it, Naughty Dog. Y'all did it. And it's like, I was a little bit heartbroken because I really like Joel. I really understand why he did it. But at the same time, he not only killed the doctors, which is Abby's dad. Spoilers! Not just he killed him, but he prevented a cure that would help everyone not get infected, because Ellie was Ellie had the back. Ellie was what do you call that? Ellie, she was immune, so she has the vaccine. She can get the vaccine to help cure people. Joel stopped that to the point where they continue surviving out here with the clickers and the infected, whatnot. Really sad, complex. And when I first played this, I thought that was what Abby was going after Joel. I believe she went after Joel. That was kind of part of it too, but mainly because he killed her father. Damn. That's what got me to like, I totally understand what Abby had to do, what she had to do. So, yeah, it's pretty long. A lot of enemies, not just the clickers, not just the bloaters. You had the big, I forgot what you call it, but Abby had to fight the biggest infected with that, the multiple heads and everything. Multiple heads, whatnot in the hospital. That fight was crazy. That fight was so crazy and everything. I was like, damn, Naughty Dog wants to make this shit crazy. The story crazy, the fights crazy, the graphic blood, people getting harmed, people getting killed. It was crazy. Naughty Dog wanted this to be the game. This is the game. This is what they're built for. And it's crazy how it come from a cartoon style Crash Bandicoot all the way to this human-like, real life, literal live action, graphic blood on the cover. It's just a crazy game and everything. It's a crazy game to go through. The story was just, the story is, I like the story a lot. I can understand why people didn't like this. People didn't like it because, yes, we lost a good a main character, Joel. It's really just, I like Joel, but I understand why she did that. I understand because Joel fucked up. Joel fucked up pretty hard. He killed somebody's father, and he could have easily, if he just would have stand back and let Ellie do the vaccine process, they would have saved the earth. But Joel was just too, I'm afraid Joel was just too selfish, because he lost his daughter in the first one. If y'all played the first one, he lost his daughter 20 years before the outbreak. So he wants the redemption to be a father to a daughter. Even though him and Ellie are not biological family, that's like a daughter to him. So that's why Joel wanted to do it. He did it for his own selfish reasons. And if you play the game, the second one, one of the flashbacks in the second one, between the first and the second story, flashback, Joel tells Ellie the truth, and she was pissed off. She was very pissed off. Other than that, I don't want to go too much into it. I don't want to go too much into the story. You just gotta play the game itself. I love the gameplay. I love the combat, especially when you can dodge and everything. Uh, I love the battles and everything, especially with Abby with the battles with one of the not the scarf, but the I think it's Scar. I think it's called Scar. I could be I could be wrong, man. I keep getting mixed up. I could be wrong. I know I'm kind of fucking up a little bit because I played it, and I only played it twice, but no excuse. I'm a big fan. If I say I'm a big fan, I should know it. So, the guys with the cloak and everything, she fights. All her own team turned on her and whatnot. It's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on. So I like the boss battles, especially the boss battle. I like the combat. I love the stealth and everything. It was just it's brutal. It's brutal. Definitely play on hard mode. Definitely if you want something challenging. And the No Return, I'm gonna play that. I only play like 2 levels with 3 waves of it. So I'm gonna continue with that. The No Return is pretty dope on the remastered. So I like that. Overall, here's my conclusion. Well, let me just say this. Between Ellie's story and Abby's story, a lot of people hate Abby because what she did to Joel. Joel is a beloved video game character, but I have to slightly go with Abby. I like Abby's story slightly better than Ellie's story. Ellie's story was obviously she's looking for vengeance. Abby's story is just trying to fucking survive with a little kid. A little kid from the cult like scarf or the scar. Whatnot. He's trying to protect her, kind of like Joel did with Ellie on the first one. Trying to protect the kid as an adult. So I have to go with Abby's side. Overall, my conclusion, if I have to rate this game overall, both PS4 and PS5 overall, the overall story for Last of Us Part 2. Last of Us Part 2, I give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. And Last of Us 2, I know a lot of people are going to disagree because a lot of people hate this. People do hate the game. They hate it more than the first one. First one was the best one in my opinion. Slightly the best one, slightly better. But Last of Us 2 is my favorite original PS4 game. I'll say this. Last of Us 2 is my favorite PlayStation 4 game. And yes, this is coming from a guy that only played it once on PS4. But it is what it is. I can't think of a PS4 game that's originally that came out on PS4 that's better than Last of Us 2. So that's my conclusion. I rock with Last of Us 2. I rock with the Naughty Dog series. Hopefully there's going to be a third one. In my opinion, the third one's going to be about Abby. Abby protecting the kid. It's just my opinion. And possibly Abby asking for Ellie help. If they make a part 3, Ellie's going to show up. Definitely. You can't continue the story without Ellie, even if she's going to play a small role in the game. They have to put Ellie in. So that's my conclusion. I'm a big Last of Us fan, even though I forgot one of the enemy's names. but her team, Abby's team, is the WLF Wolf. That's her team. So her whole team turned against her. But I don't want to say too much. That's my conclusion. 9 out of 10 overall story. Last of Us Part 2. My favorite PS4 game. Keep doing what you're doing, Naughty God. No, sorry, Naughty God. Naughty Dog. Continue what you're doing, Naughty Dog. Shout out to you guys. You guys create the best games. Still supporting y'all. Keep doing it. Hopefully Last of Us 3 came up. Or if you guys create a new game, create something that's doesn't have to be better than Last of Us, but as good as Last of Us and Uncharted and Jack and Daxter and Crash Bandicoot. I'm out. Last of Us 2 Remastered review. Peace.